Hello everyone, this is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you in today's segment. In our previous class, we have discussed about action and reaction law. According to action and reaction law, student, every action has equal and opposite reaction. And today we will discuss about the law of conservation of momentum, and this law is based on action and reaction law, student. And in this, the quantities that are conserved, it is the total momentum. Total momentum of the two different objects is conserved in this. And that momentum is conserved due to the law of action and reaction law, student. According to this law, when the total momentum of any system of objects remains constant, if unbalanced force is zero. According to this, the total momentum of any system remains constant or it remains unchangeable if the unbalanced force is zero. And this law is known as law of conservation of momentum, student. Now first you try to understand that what is momentum. Momentum is the physical quantity, student, that is remained with the object if the object is in motion. Or we can say that the product of mass and velocity is known as momentum. And the formula that we use for the momentum is P is equal to mv. This is the formula. And initial momentum we write as mu and final momentum we write as mv. And these momentums means initial and final momentum of the objects remains constant in this. Means the total momentum remains constant. Why it remains constant, student? Because here the unbalanced force is zero. That's why. And in this, as we know, every action has equal and opposite reaction. So we consider there are the two balls of different masses are moving with their initial velocity. Like here, the two balls M1 and M2. They are moving with their initial velocity before collision. Now, after some time, they are collided with each other. And in this, what they did, they apply the force on each other. Like this ball applied force on this ball M2 and it is force 1, 2, and this ball applied on this ball and it is force 2, 1. And after the collision they move with their final velocity. So it means their total momentum remains conserved in this. And what we will follow the action and reaction law. So in the action, what will you write? You will write F12 you will write, and in the reaction you will write F21. Now what is F12? It is the force that is applied the ball 1. And what is F21? It is the force that is applied by the ball M2. So the formula that we use here, it is similar. F is equal to mv minus u upon t. This formula we will put, and we will put this value here in the case of this force, action force, and in the case of reaction force. So the formula that we will get here, it is v1 minus u1 upon t. Here what we will get m2 v2 minus u2 upon t. And in the last, what we will get, student? We will get m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Why do we get this formula? We will get this formula according to the action and reaction law, and it is known as law of conservation of momentum. Why the momentum conservation takes place, student? Because here after the collision their total momentum remains constant, because here the unbalanced force is zero. There is no another force is used here. There is no unbalanced force is used here. It is zero here. That's why we will use the formula that we use for the action and reaction law. F12 is equal to minus F21, and if we will put the values of these force here, then we will get the value in the last m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2, and this is known as law of conservation of momentum. And in this, the momentum of the objects is conserved, student. Their total momentum is conserved. Why is it conserved? Because here the unbalanced force is zero. So again I am repeating, according to the law of conservation of momentum, the total momentum of any system of objects remains constant if unbalanced force is zero. That's why their momentum is conserved. Why is it conserved, student? It is according to the action and reaction law, student. It is according to action and reaction law. Now, this law we follow at the time of collision, student, when the collision of automobile transport takes place. That's why their momentum is conserved, and due to the conservation of the momentum, there is more loss takes place. Means in the accidents, road accidents, there is more loss is taken place due to the conservation of momentum, because their momentum is conserved. Means if the objects have the more initial velocity, then what will they have? They will have the more final velocity after the collision, and due to having the more final velocity, there will be more injury will take place. Means the victim's injury will take place, and there is more loss of automobile transports takes place in that. Why? Because the initial velocity will be equal here to the final velocity due to the conservation of the momentum. So it is the main reason in which we get the more harm in the accident, student. So it is about the law of conservation of momentum. Now you will try to write this law in your notebook and try to learn it. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.